Hey everybody. I think last time I was filming was on the camping trip, and it was Emma's first camping trip. She was 19 weeks old when we went. She's actually turning, today's Tuesday, so she turns 20 weeks old in 2 days. But I think she had a really good time. Emma loves being outside, and it's not like we were really roughing it. We have like almost like a 30-foot camper that has like AC and I mean a normal bed and like all that stuff. So it is camping and it was fun, but honestly I feel like for me I didn't do a lot. I kind of just was either like in the camper, or I was like sitting around the campfire, or I was just kind of taking care of Emma. It seemed like she took a lot of naps, and so it seemed like I was like putting her down for a nap a lot. I like brought everything, too much probably. I bought a pack and play. I thought the weather was gonna be like hot, and I was all concerned because of like bugs and like the sun, because she's not supposed to use like bug spray or sunscreen until she's 6 months old, her pediatrician said. And in the end it was like cloudy and like very like just nice weather. It wasn't hot, and there was actually a huge storm coming, and we actually considered maybe leaving and decided to stay, and we only got rain. Luckily the storm went right around us, but there were like apparently tornado warnings and hail and all this other stuff close by, but it didn't hit us. But we went with our friends Ty and Charlotte and Andrew and Spencer and Katie and Tyler, and we just had a good time. And yeah, Emma just had a good time. She napped well. She slept better probably camping than she has been at home. And then Monday was Memorial Day and Jake was off work, so we actually instead of like, you know, relaxing and whatever, Jake just had all these like projects that he wanted to do. He really wanted to start working on the camper more because it's just like very outdated and very like just there's just stuff in the and like on the inside that we've been wanting to do. So we went to Joann's and we bought fabric, but we just spent yesterday, like I was exhausted. I was so tired. We just like worked and worked and worked. It's like the house was a disaster. We had unpacked from the camping trip. Jake was working on the camper. I had decided Wednesday night that it's time for Emma to be sleep trained. Like something had to change. Wednesday night I was in tears sobbing because of Emma, her sleep or lack thereof. So I knew I couldn't do anything yet because we were going camping, and like you kind of need like the same environment. You kind of need her like in the same like place kind of, yeah. So we went camping, and then I knew Monday night I knew we were gonna make some changes. So we moved everything into her room. So her crib is back. Sorry Jake, I know the crib was moved like 2 weeks and you had to move it again, and like the sad thing is he had to totally take it apart all over again, so I felt bad. But like this is back in her room. We've got like the sound machine and her little like humidifier, and then we have the monitor up on the wall now. And this cord, she can't currently do anything with it, but like later if she's able to like reach out and stuff, we'll like pin that back. She rolled for the first time yesterday. First time. 4.5 months old. First time, and I missed it. I came in here. This is kind of a new like setup sort of. I laid her down on her belly, walked to the door because Jake was right there, said something to Jake. She was crying, turn around, and she's on her back, fussing. I was like, are you kidding me? You just rolled for the first time and I missed it. So I was kind of disappointed that I missed it, but I'm sure she'll do it again. So, and then I kind of reorganized, like, so the hamper is going right there. There's some dirty clothes. The hamper is currently right here because it has clean clothes I'm about to put away. And then I moved the chair here, obviously, which isn't like an ideal spot. But now in the middle of the night, I am coming in here. I'm actually using the chair, and yeah, and then now the door is more free because I need to open and like close the door, whereas before like there was stuff in it and it was fine because I never like shut the door or whatever. So this was a huge change. I was very like, I was sad because Emma has slept in my room since the night she was born, and she's not even 5 months old. I really thought it would be much later, like 6 months old or so I thought is when we would like transfer her. So I was upset, but I know like I've just been doing a lot of reading, like a lot of reading online. I joined this Facebook group that someone had recommended about like sleep training. I got a book I was reading. Like I've just been doing a lot of reading, and I've just like felt it was time. And I've been doing a lot of reading that some babies just sleep better away from their parents anyways. So a lot of babies just seem to do better. Some babies wake up in the middle of the night and they're like, hey mom, I know you're right there. I sense you, I smell you. Come help me right now. And anyways, so we moved her yesterday. That took a few minutes. And then last night was the first night she slept on her own. It was Memorial Day, and then we started sleep training, and it was very emotional. I just had mixed feelings about it, but after days of doing all this reading and talking to Jake about it, like we agreed on the same thing, you know what I mean? So we knew it was time. She hit her 4-month sleep regression at about 3.5 months hard. No longer was she doing like a 7 to 7, or she kind of went to like a 6:30 to 6:30, only waking a couple times to eat. No, she would wake up screaming in the night. She was only sleeping about 60 to 90 minutes at a time, and she would wake up screaming. She had to be nursed to sleep. It just was all these things, and it was just not good for me. It wasn't good for her. Jake was getting woken up, and he works every day, you know. So we knew we had to make changes, but last night she cried for a little while, fell asleep on her own. And then I just watched the clock, and she slept for like, I want to say 3.5 hours, woke up, and I fed her, and she actually fell asleep nursing again. So that wasn't my intention. She only ate for like 5 minutes and then fell asleep. Put her to bed, stayed sleeping. She did wake up one time through the night when she was unhappy, and it wasn't supposed to be a feed time because her pediatrician said she needs to eat every 4 to 6 hours. If she wakes up and it's been 4 hours, then I will feed her. But if it's not been 4 hours, if it's been an hour or something, she needs to go back to sleep. I fed her again in the middle of the night, and then she woke up at 6:30. I fed her and laid her back down, and she actually went back to sleep. So that was really nice because I was really tired, still kind of am. And then she slept till 8. So I don't really know if you would count that first as like a initial nap of the day, or if you would count that as just her kind of sleeping in a little bit longer and then her day started at 8. It's kind of confusing. That kind of stuff is confusing. But I'm not nap training her yet. I'm just gonna focus on sleep training and trying to help her to break some of her habits, like the nursing to sleep thing, and to just kind of help her to learn to like self-soothe and get to sleep, you know, like to be able to fall asleep on her own, because sleep is super important. She needs it for not just her mood, but like developmentally, like she grows and she needs it. So it's really an important skill that babies need to learn. And I read a lot of different things saying that, you know, like what she's doing right now, like through this 4-month sleep regression, is what she will continue to do until like I help her to learn to break these habits and to help her to learn these like new healthy sleep skills basically, and to get to sleep on her own. So I'm like dragging today. Yesterday was so productive, and today I feel like I've gotten nothing done, and it is 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna probably lay her down for a nap, and then I would like to do some video related stuff, but I feel like there's still stuff with the house I need to do. Like there's a whole bunch of clean laundry in me and Jake's room that needs put away, and then Emma has clean laundry that needs put away. I wanted to check in since I hadn't checked in since the camping trip, and I wanted to share with you guys like all the changes with Emma's room and sleep training and stuff. I'll show you the bedroom really quick because it's just so weird at like how the bedroom looks now. It's just like it's me and Jake's room again, and it's just so weird. We switched the curtains back because the pink ones were blackout curtains, and that's what Emma needs. Oh, one really good thing is that in Emma's room, the way the like where it is in the house is it gets way less sun. So at night when I'm trying to put her to bed early, it's so nice that I don't have the sun shining right in her window like in this room. So that's actually one huge benefit. But it's just weird because obviously like her crib is not there anymore. I know it was only there like a week or 2 weeks. And then like obviously, but her rock and play was there forever. So it's sad that's gone. I used to have all these diapers and stuff there, but that's gone because I thought about it and like, well, there's no reason for me to do that because I'm not gonna be changing her in here. She's gonna be changed in her room on the changing table because when she wakes up, she'll be in there. When she goes to bed, she'll be in there. And through the day, her room is like right in the middle of the house. So it just makes sense to go to the changing table. So I moved all that stuff out. No, I haven't made my bed yet today. I normally have by now, but anyways. Also, I bought a big tote for Emma's clothes. So I packed away her newborn and then 0 to 3 month clothes because it doesn't fit her anymore. And I'm gonna donate some clothes. Been busy, been super busy. But we also got a Fire Stick. I don't know if I've told you guys that yet. We got a Fire Stick, so it's so cool to be able to watch like YouTube on there, and like I've always been able to watch Netflix, but I just like the remote. And then we've been using Sling TV because we don't have cable, and like we're kind of liking it, so we might start paying for that each month. Let me know if you guys have ever used Sling TV and if you like it or not. All right, I'm gonna go. I've been talking too long, I'm sorry. Okay, bye guys.